Robert Smith has been driving these trains through Tasmania's rugged west coast for 16 years. His family's connection to the railway goes back generations.
My father worked on the original line as a fettler or track layer, and then me and my son come along and end up as engine drivers.
The tracks between Strahan and Queenstown were built in 1899 to transport copper out of the wilderness. It's the only rack and pinion railway in the Southern Hemisphere.
You always think about that there, especially when you look at the workmanship that was done years ago to put the original track through.
The line reopened as a tourist attraction in 2002, and despite the closure of international borders, numbers have doubled since pre-COVID levels.
The local people have been picking it up and we've still been really busy.
The trains are subsidised by the state government and is in its third year of a 4-year $16 million funding agreement. There are now calls to have the railway placed on the National Heritage List to safeguard its future.
The locals, back when we first reopened it as a tourist train, they worked really, really hard to get it opened again, and all that work should be held in place by something like a heritage listing.
It should be the heritage listed right from day one.
Some of these trains are more than 100 years old, and staff are regularly carrying out repairs on them and the tracks. But it's not a cheap job, and it's why 8 years ago its previous owner, the Federal Group, pulled out of its contract. For 2 years, the train didn't complete its full journey from Queenstown to Strahan.
Due to their age and the changes in technology over the years, it's a dying art in how to maintain these now. It's heritage to this area, it's history of this area.
Local business owners also want to see the train's long-term future secured.
Those experiences bring people to Strahan. You can't invest if you don't know that you've got a secure future.
It's hoped the railway can become self-sufficient within a decade. Until then, locals argue $4 million a year is a small price to pay. Sean Wales, ABC News, Queenstown.